Yeah, Fish only told me yesterday, yeah. The other day, he didn't want to tell me, Fish, you know what I mean? He said the other day, Ray, he said, I was over Ladbroke Grove, in a pub with a few of my mates having a little drink, and this guy walked in. He looked a bit weird, a bit of a weirdo. He come in and said, hello, mate. He said, your name Fish? And she said, yeah, what's the problem? Fish thinks he's on top, doesn't it, Fish? He said, what's the problem, mate? He went, no, there's no problem. He went, he said, you know Rail, don't you? He said, yeah, Rail's a very, very good friend of mine. What's up then? He went, well, me and Jefferson King, he's my mate, yeah? So Fish said, oh, yeah. He said, well, Jeff don't want Rail to keep trying to get hold of him. He said, what? He said, well, he don't want him to keep getting hold of him, He wants to get on with his life. He doesn't want to be wrapped around gangsters and those sort of people, yeah, anymore. So Fish went, what do you mean he's not going to be wrapped around those people no more? He's one of yourself, mate. He's been in prison 6 years for demanding money with menaces, threats to kill, GBH for intent, and what, that ain't a bad charge. You've got 6 years, mate. You know what I mean? And did you see the state of him when he went in prison? He was a right state. He looked like 90 years of age. You know what I mean? A big, powerful man like that, going on all sorts of drugs. And you're telling me that Jefferson King says tell Rail to stop trying to get older because he wants to better his life. Rail's only trying to better his life, mate. He went, yeah, I'll tell Rail that. He said, tell Jeff, do yourself a favour, him to stay away from Rail. Rail was the only person that met him when he came out of prison. Rail met him at Hillingdon Station, yeah, gave him a few pennies and took him around. And he not only met him, but he met him with Terry Haley. Terry Haley's got a big company. Terry Haley's a multi-millionaire. Do you think Terry Haley wants Jefferson King flying around in his Range Rover, showing him everything? Terry Haley done it for Ray. You know what I mean? So really, Jefferson King should be thankful for that. And not only that, Terry Haley also looked after Jefferson King. And not only that, Terry Haley and Ray all took Jefferson King to where he lives and to where he's got his gymnasium, and wanted Jeff to come in partners with him and start training people. And Terry Haley wanted to spend more money in the gym so he could do that. And you're trying to tell me now that tell Ray Hill that Jefferson King don't want him to ruin his life. You told Jefferson King, all right, to stay away and not to give me silly messages, mate. Do a sort of favour, piss off out the pub. And the geezer just walks out of the pub and shit himself. Yeah, he just told me, Fish. I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. All what I've done for Jeff, you know what I mean? I really looked after Jeff and all, But that's what happens, isn't it? I looked after the geezer when he come out of prison, mate. But still, that's what, bang, bang, roll, nice one.